Hey guys, good morning. Yesterday we finished Clan Pestilence campaign. Short campaign victory on turn 139. That was the Clan Pestilence without battle skills and without artillery. We started also last night the Carcassonne campaign, one of the Bretonnian kingdoms. Been playing for 17 turns. Most of the incursions are already done. This campaign has special enabled, so it's all in a little bit of a mess. All the special you can see on the campaign command. So far there have been lightning strike has been disabled, one theft, one handicap, one desertion, 8 treacheries, 3 chatrors on Grell Guardians, Peasant Mob and Field Trebuchet. We might not be able to survive, but look at the good part. If this campaign ends, we start a new campaign. Maybe even today, who knows. These campaigns are always at the mercy of the chat if they're gonna actually be doable or not. I don't mind either way, guys. You wanna have a long startling campaign or you don't wanna have a short brutal campaign, it's up to you for these special campaigns. Yahoo! I'm good, thank you. Am I going to play new DLC soon? Yeah, it's 9 days. Also, there's 3 times Chaos. Bretonia is a short campaign, they don't never really fight Chaos. Okay, turn 17, we have 1000 chivalry, and our ability rating is destroyed. We are rank 93, so pretty weak. Toward Torgman, some pirates, Broken Nose, Wood Elves, Lothern, and the Dread Fleet. There is incursion penalty still for another 5 turns.
I protect Breton.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit!
Gonna get Scotty back in 3 turns. Thank you, Rogue.
You seek prophecy.
Our peasants are at maximum. This campaign also we are limited to use only 1 cavalry unit in the army. This army has Chatrors, has the Red Mob, Peasant Mob. It has Swordmasters of the Lady, Grell Guardians, and Peasant Lober, Field Trebuchet.
What do you seek?
So we've been pretty much just dealing with incursions here since they started destroying the greenskins that spawn outside Carcassonne as rebels every few turns or every turn until the Tartarian was been staked due to bad public order. So now they're basically coming every 2 or 3 turns, and we're fighting them twice each time. Extra lords for experience and items, and this pretty much been the early game. Kazakh has managed to slip past by, but he might get destroyed in the north. Confederation wise, working to confederate Paragon. And pretty standard early game Bretonia, especially for Carcassonne.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
We are quite limited right now, but once we confederate, it might get easier.
Yes.
As long as Tyrion doesn't come here, we're fine. If Tyrion comes, we're dead. There is one handicap, so you can only have 19 units in the army. And since only 1 cavalry in the army, the final battle might be a little bit tricky. This is all good here.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Wait for the next incursion.
Ready.
Double barrel. There's a silver bird here now as well. We have a 100% magic resistance on Feint Enchantress. We have 30 physical resist and 25% ward save. She gets so tough with resistances. %, charge bonus. Well, yeah, that's the plan, Darius. That's the plan. But we'll still require some effort to get us paladins going. Have to clear corruption here for the mirror. We can drop this this thing here now and get this upgrade to tier 3 so get more money. It's very important to upgrade farms to tier 3. It's where the Bretonnians get most of their income in the beginning. I'm thinking like 5 or 6 paladins if you live that long. Blessing of the Lady on them is 20% phys resist and 10% words of technology, makes them really strong fighters against the greenskins. Against the greenskins we also have 10% more damage, so even better.
Those seeking my counsel usually.
Oh boy, what is this? Well, as long as they don't come here, we might be fine. I seen the map update. Yes, we did yesterday, Alex. Oh shit, Marconas is here. Well, better end this campaign now and prepare the next campaign. Marconas the Treacherous. This is the guilty culprit that we are in a mess here right now. But really guys, if you want to sabotage, go away. I don't mind either way. This campaign is gonna be more rare. We have one more as well with Order Lord Masters. But the special campaigns with the interaction with the nations on the campaign, this is gonna become more rare in the future. Artois. I think they own both regions. We can use 70 chivalry, which is silly. It's a joke. So we basically just made him a confederate by force, which is a great thing, pretty much, because we get a whole province. It's a tier 3, not higher than that. Shame, but it's still.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Yeah, Impetuous Knight.
Protector of the realm.
Church of Heroism.
My reputation.
Holy shit, they have three lords. Well, this is basically gonna save our economy here.
Armored in faith. Lord.
We can get 4 more peasants as well. There's still incursions happening, but I think we can get garrison in time. Yeah, this is already built up, which is nice. This will save our money here. No paladins, that's a shame. Usually when you do start confederating, you get tier 4 plus and paladins. But this faction is usually in a bad shape, no stables and no paladins. But it's a pretty good confederation.
Treachery Marinever.
Look at him! Oh man, he really wants to end this early. Okay. Well, look at the bright side, at least we'll move on to next campaign faster.
I'll ignore that.
Oh, I love it, I love it. Well, you go ahead, if you want to do it, you do it, I don't mind. I don't mind. It's gonna be a short campaign.
Who calls me hence?
Well, so much for our confederation there, huh?
For
Hopefully the Wood Elves will be AFK and we can take Paramount properly. 4 turns. The reason why we have so much chivalry is because incursions at the Carcassonne have been happening for a while. We've been using multiple lords to fight them, which has mean extra chivalry per battle. And we have focused the Grey Mountain Watch, which gives us additional +5 chivalry per battle with greenskins per lord. So we can pile up insane amount of chivalry early on. If we didn't arrange some captives and we kept doing with 4 lords, we can pretty much max chivalry here by probably even by turn 20. Let me see, Akatama. I mean, we could add it. We could add it. Just you're gonna have to give me all the mentions. I think we have enough slots to add this. Let me check. Yeah, exactly 4 slots, so we can add it.
Pious. If the lady wills it. If the lady wills it.
Slay them.
We'll give terror to the Reddit mob. Reddit mob is sometimes very terrifying. He'll be back in a few turns, Guillermo. We want to level the ones that is already good levels, because he's closing to get to the Hippogriff. That was a treachery number 9. Okay.
Sorceress.
Field trebuchet.
Make sure they're from the left to right.
We fight for Bertonia. Field trebuchet. Battle pilgrims. We serve our liege. Armed and ready.
Ever ready.
Loaded, my lord.
Hey, Bumblum. Shame you didn't name them. It's makes it very inconvenient to save them.
By the lady. Swiftly. Serve and obey. Run him through.
I'll be a little bit distracted, guys, saving this. Hmm. A little bit distracted, just saving the emotes. They have to be properly named, so it's easy to decide to pick which one it is by dimensions. Otherwise, it's gonna be a mess. Okay, halfway done. It's gonna be for the first time that we actually use all emote slots. Yeah, almost done. Get them all. Now just to enable it.
Ever onward.
My god, all this saving and now it says it's a bad PNG file. Well, apparently, Katama, it's a bad PNG file, so that will not work. I get the error bad PNG file.
Blessings of the lady be upon you. Lord and hero, it shall be so. Very well, I go.
And I hook.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Who wishes the grail? Her will guides me.
1000 shield, you know. Sort of bloodshed, it's a pretty nice weapon.
I protect Bretonia.
But we still want to have melee defense on the Enchantress weapon. She's a tank, not a damage dealer.
Going forth.
You seek prophecy.
Well, very annoying for sure, Katama. Should definitely get the conduit so we can cast this a little bit more often.
Lord.
You know, Godlike Code, you never played Bretonnian before. They deal with incursions slash rebellions for the first 20 turns. This is your first 3 hours of the campaign, pretty much.
Noble.
Who calls me hence?
He's still on his way, I hope not. Yoo-hoo. Did I pre-order DLC? Yes I did. I bought it for myself and my brother. There you go. Hey Konglock. Doesn't Barrel play much? It dabbles. Doesn't have much time, but yeah. He at least plays on Legendary, so at least he's not a failure. The apple didn't fall that far from the tree. Playing Dota games for over 10 years did fry his brain though. Your son plays enormously to down him. Good man, good man. Yeah, he played 10 years of over 10 years of Dota games. Dota 1, League of Legends mostly, and some Dota 2. He's always asking me for directions in the campaign because he doesn't have any, you know, like he doesn't want to play a campaign, you know, freestyle. He wants to be guided how to play a campaign. He wants somebody else tell him, you know, what to do. Otherwise, you know, he doesn't have much interest. What's the better army here? Warrior Priest, Emperor Captain, Warrior Priest, like 3 times better. Emperor Captain is just a campaign hero or multiplayer. Guys, no offense, no offense. You know, he's my brother. I expect something out of him. I don't expect anything out of you. You can play on normal for all I care.
I hear the winds.
Do you know who I am?
This is actually getting pretty stable, huh?
I'll ignore that.
Marimur will just wreck this region for us. What's the availability rating? Very low.
Honor the laws of chivalry
You seek the lady?
My strength and wisdom are yours.
If you're sensitive, you're not belonging in this channel, so it's good. You need the thick skin if you want to be here with me. Should just try Nerd or Archer channels. Treachery next turn again. All of a sudden 2100 income. We might add some battle pilgrims to the army. Alcon Glock, I appreciate it. You're a rare American. I remember them when I started playing with them. Half of them just has left the TeamSpeak. Oh, Beastmen are dead. Oh man. They just borderline declare war on them and just deleted them. Yeah, I should visit. Are you happy with yourself, Marconos? You see what you do? We see what you did? Yeah, this is just an easy Bretonnian campaign. You just do whatever you want for 60 turns and then just win the campaign. How does scaling campaign go? Yes, a short campaign victory. Check the exclamation mark previous. Well, it was definitely something else to try, Cervantes. I did enjoy it for a bit. But, you know, I usually, you know, when I like a game, it's gonna, you know, end badly, you know. It's just not gonna make it out. Turn 20. I think we have one pirate still somewhere. We have to every 10 turn we have to declare war or break a treaty.
I am great powerful warlord.
I protect Bretonnia.
Yeah, the Holy Wardens of Mambo Jumbo here. Part of my Bretonnian.
Valiant Lord.
Oh god, foiled. Come on. I just forgot about it again and here you have to mention it. Must have been the biggest fail ever launched on the Steam. We having plenty of factions, Gulamal. Plenty of factions.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
We can get 2 more peasants, huh? This unit is unusable. Unusable.
You seek prophecy.
We'll get box arrows. They really have to rethink this unit here. They have this unit needs more. It needs something more. This is unusable garbage. You wanna hit the funny thing? Those guys with flaming arrows will probably, in some cases, do less damage to the armored fire weakness units than the guys that have 50% more AP damage. They haven't really put much thought into that. They're lowering their AP by giving them fire at the same time makes the unit worse, even against weaker units. That's been a while, Polly. That's been a while. So people abuse the raiding stance. Don't abuse the raiding stance anymore. Sure, Katana. Avalon declared war on Safari. I like when the girls fight. At least we're not gonna get focused here.
I am Morgiana, Fey Enchantress of Bretonnia. I serve the Lady of the Lake.
Diplomacy doesn't matter here. As long as we get the technology, we can force Confederate. God damn. Where is it? Okay, I managed to download it. Let's see if we can enable it. Just one thing, guys. I'm trying to add an emote which can be used immediately. Okay, it's going through. It's gonna take a minute. How are you gonna put here? Something short, huh? Something short would be ideal. It's gonna be LHS1. S1, S2, S3, and S4. It's almost ready. That's it, boys. All and most slots taken, except the extra tier 2 and that tier 3 one, which don't really matter. Hey, Umbra. Let's see. I'm gonna have to probably take a few minutes before they apply. Thank you for doing this, Akatama. Becoming my new emote guy. Top 3 DLC, Warhammer 2 or Warhammer in general? in general, the best DLC in my opinion are the Tomb Kings. It used to be like everything vampire related. I was like a must. But top 3, I guess, Tomb Kings, anything Empire related, and anything High Elf related. If you want top 3. Still don't work, huh? Oh, you're gonna have to be a little bit patient with this little enable for some reason. Anyways, let's continue. We're gonna lose Artois to the Marienburg. This is a look at this is like a greedy expansion by the Marienburg, but yeah, we asked for it. It was a treachery. So Marienburg gonna become power here. The best thing is you don't even need this province, but we needed some money out of it.
Who calls me hence?
Public order is almost stabilized. And we have this for another 1 turn. Well, Paragon Confederation is ready. Incursion is about to end, which means the next stage of the campaign begins.
Who wishes the grail?
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Maybe I get if it is banned 2 lords. It's probably ideal. Yeah, disbanding 2 lords will get it. This is the last one.
Do you know who I am? This thing that is still not showing. Look at that Marienburg, man. They're becoming so stronger now, thanks to Mercanus. They might even cause trouble for the other guys now.
Let them speak.
What is LH1, S1, S2 thing? It's new emotes, just they don't work yet. I love how the CA does these victory conditions, especially the ones in multiplayer. It's like everybody has a million years of time, you know, so nothing to do. So they just, you know, can play the Total War. Okay, we got Confederate Paragon now as well.
What is your behest?
Tier 4, that's pretty nice.
Protector of the realm.
Protector of the realm.
My reputation precedes me.
Holy shit, Montfort is nicely built. You even have the stables here. And the tier 4 infantry building. It's very nice. Might even replenish here before somebody takes it. Borlu is next.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Yes. For Our Lady.
As you can see, the Battonian confederations are quite easy. You just get technology, and for a ridiculous small amount of chivalry you force them. That amount of chivalry is a joke. Should be at least triple that amount.
I am the Fae.
Field trebuchet.
I was given victory just all according to plan
Guardians.
to the last turn. Then we played Hell's Bells from AC/DC and block video on YouTube. So now I have to edit it so people can watch it.
Full fields. Yes, my lord.
Battle pilgrims! Run, man!
Very well.
Grouped and ready. Field trebuchet. Crush them all. Release. Oi!
Field trebuchet!
Yes. Smash him. Hail Guardians.
Ever ready.
Hail Guardians.
For our lands.
Immediately.
We have a very strong Guild Guardians there. They have a Razor Standard.
Enchantress.
Slay them. Swiftly. Moving a base. At once. Fields trebuchet.
Aye!
Launch. Write them down.
Stick 'em good!
Take the ground.
Sorceress.
Hail Guardians.
Power of life. I shall burn. Garan, I call thee.
On to glory.
I used the physical resistance and heal, and the beacon still killed 23 just like that. What a shitty infantry.
Battle pilgrims!
Morgiana.
We have battle skills for artillery, we just have to level the artillery. Oh, it works. Newest emote in channel, boys. Sigvald S1 to S4. Big picture brought to you by Akatama. Look at that sexy smile. Yeah, Nerfy. What is the strong point of this faction? Very easy way to unite all of Bretonia and cavalry. They have the best cavalry in the game.
Traveling the land.
Protector of the realm.
They basically just unlock these technologies so they can force confederation, so easy way to expand. They have no supply lines and cavalry.
Very well, I go.
Who wishes the grail?
Kinda need money for the wall here.
You seek me?
Putin says Kekwi is the worst mod ever. We got against our Spanish guy. What the hell? Okay, now we can actually go do something else here. We'll confeder the border next, but we have to have an army ready to defend there. The incursions are done. Now we switch to control and other stuff.
I protect Bretagne.
For now.
Hopefully those wood elves don't move here. We don't see what's going on here.
Were it not for the kind heart of the...
You're kind of weak with that power ranking,
You seek prophecy?
and she gets so much power. I really love her skill set. It's just beautifully done. Very OCD pleasing.
noble son of
Oh, we had a paladin from Paragon. First paladin. Virtue of the ideal. Damn, perfect paladin. That's one paladin.
Paladin of Bretonia. My deeds are legend.
And we can recruit another paladin now. Nice, nice, nice. Audacity is here, it's pretty good. We have to level paladins, so we can be patient with this. Oh man, Ned Hogg, that's a combo.
Greetings. Who
Oh,
seeks my
boy.
wise counsel?
Please don't kill me, it's too early to die. Man, the wood elves are just right of us, and we have regions next to them. So Marienburg is rushing Montfort, so that's why we have to help. Chaos stairs.
Who calls me hence?
They're raiding the border there.
I shall go. Who wishes the grail? Yes,
To the yard, men.
I protect Bretonia.
True Bretonian.
Morgiana.
We can get some stuff here for sure.
Very well, if you insist. Sallying forth!
Golden Wows?
True knight of
Not
Pretoria.
yet, not yet. The first one is really easy. Man, this stuff is so good. Compare this to a shitty Empire Captain. Flavorless, bold, old man.
Fey Enchantress. You seek the lady.
We need to get milling so we can upgrade farming.
You seek prophecy.
A little bit too much range here, but we can get some food squares. Just have to protect Montfort. They're about to attack it. At least 2 armies.
Valley. Welcome to fair
It doesn't matter, Draco, they're gonna get rank up anyways in the army.
Champ. You ask for.
Damn, look at that list of enemies. It's a miracle we still maintain trade agreements. Let's get a green knight against this Marienburg guys.
Ever ready.
He's pretty underwhelming, but we kinda can use him now. God damn, I have to suicide Reddit mob. We cannot have Reddit mob in the army.
Your quest is a noble one.
Enchantress.
Why did I not kill the red mob already? They're useless. Now it doesn't take much to end this campaign at this point. They just need to mess up their diplomacy with Estalia and Clan Skyrim and we're dead. Yeah, I'm here. Peasant Mob is a multiplayer unit. That's why they exist. We can Akatama if it's a legendary lord.
Enchantress of
They can only be between the legendary lords.
Those seeking my counsel.
So only if we get another legendary lord we can do it. Oh yeah, we confederate Albrecht in a few turns. This game is life. But the moment we get Borderlo, the high elves will start sailing. They don't really prioritize Brion or Carcassonne, but they'll prioritize Borderlo guaranteed. And this might be the end of the campaign, but we have to confederate. We're not gonna, you know, we're going to risk it because we can't do anything else. But we need the resources. Would be ideal if it's their tier 5 though. Yeah, that's the thing, Akatama. With his foot squatters, we can actually do something. Maybe I wait this for tier 5, tier 3. Not tier 5 yet.
Defender of the weak.
Oh my
I
god.
deem your quest
Have you
worthy.
seen that shit? Holy shit. What the
Noble son of Bretonia, I will lead by example.
Takes 2 turns to recruit foot squatters.
I am the Fae.
We have to get that immediately without waiting.
I protect Bretonia.
These 4 foot squatters are critical that the army can do anything. Thank you, Tristan. Would the elf diplomacy as the Fae? You mean the Ataloran diplomacy? It's pretty good. All these technologies are good. You don't want to touch Ataloran. But the old lords are ahead. I disbanded 2 of them, and the shit wizard is still here.
Who wishes the grail?
Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it, Akatama. But our build ranking is screwed, and the special zone, so it doesn't matter. I mean, it's fine. It's just the first one is awkward, the Artois. You just keep Artois on the other side, and nobody really gonna attack it. And take Parawan and Borlo next.
You seek prophecy.
The Celestial College implores that I hear you. I remain unconvinced.
Shh. Arconis mustn't know.
Yes?
Okay, let's keep the income here.
Who calls me hence?
Well, the high elves come, nothing we can do. It's like Bretonia cannot fight high elves, not with these rules. So it's we might be on a clock. I'm trying to get the best army as we can if that shit happens. But the best thing is you don't even need Bretonia to win this campaign. Definitely, Akatama, definitely. When we confed, we need to make sure they're at least tier 4. For Coron, we want tier 5. That's the best way to do it. The first confederation doesn't matter if it's not tier 4. But any confederation after the first one has to be tier 4 or tier 5. They might interrupt our foot squire recruitment, I can see them there. It must guild guardians plus must able to fight the high elves. Nah, you don't need. I destroy high elves. The high elves. Oh, the high elves. Yeah. You definitely need that for high elves. I thought you were talking about the wood elves. You don't want to fight high elves with Bertoni. That's stupid. Bertoni and high elves supposed to be best friends. Damn! Look at the skull smashers. 2 armies. Click, click. We can go for the capital now. Well, the 600 is getting close. We're at 519. If the 600 is met, you guys vote for the next campaign. Before the campaign starts, it's gonna be 5 or 10 times chaos.
You seek the lady.
If they besiege this, we kinda in a bad spot. But we can go for massive oracle. There's nothing here now. We get this, we take down the orcs, and we have things a little bit easier. We don't care if we lose Montfort. We care if we take massive oracle. We don't want skull smasher spamming here. It's a miracle nobody made a treachery on them yet. These guys are really a mess in the beginning when they spam 2 armies. This is probably the best treachery early on. But right now it doesn't matter that much anymore.
Do you wish the lady's favor?
How much? Okay, let's see if they're gonna besiege the Fey Enchantress there. That's how you meet them early, Amira, and you guarantee good diplomacy. It's highly likely that it's gonna work. Treachery on Skull Smashers had to be happening like by turn 10 to screw up the campaign. Right now, the orcs are kinda useless. We do have things going on. This is just orcs, you know. Unless they have black orcs, it's a walk in the park. Wow! Did they just destroy Luin's army? No. No.
I am the blood of Gilles.
What the hell, Luin? What the hell? The vampires have taken Helmgard.
It's night.
Okay, we can. Oh, you bastards!
Certainly not. My deeds are legend.
We have met before. Protector of the realm.
We can suicide here.
I will
These
indulge.
armies.
Sorceress.
We cannot afford them, but we
My
have them in range.
reputation
Oh,
precedes
oh,
me.
oh, Christmas!
Your coming was foretold.
Your coming was foretold.
I serve the lady. Very well, I go. Sallying forth. Onward. Yes? I see much.
What is your behest? I see you. I see my path.
The lady protects me.
I have seen your heart.
Your behest? For Bretonia!
I guess we can go in a fight here. Doesn't matter if we out-resolve or fight, but we can go fight. You know, this unit will get his bend anyways. There's no science we win here, but fight is cooler here. But it's kinda bad to destroy this, cause they're just gonna make a better army. But this is one of the Krace army from Krace, so Avalon will have easier time defeating them.
Pullman!
Pullman against El Spearman. We have some cavalry though, so it's gonna be good.
Knights of the Ring!
It's good that this units actually had movement to attack this after the Confederation. You see how convenient easy are the Confederations with Bretonia? It's almost too easy. Too good.
Noble and pious! I am with you!
We're gonna destroy this army and then we're gonna disband most of it.
Honor before glory! Group form! Bretonian Lord!
It's almost feeling like playing Medieval Total War.
Ready for battle! Shields, fight! For the lady!
We need economy more than that, Katama.
Ready for battle!
This campaign is about having one really elite army. So we actually can do stuff. We cannot fight high elves, even with numbers. The moment they get that tier 4, we are dead. So we have to have an elite army that can just move anywhere on the map. That's the key to this campaign because of the special.
Men of Bretonia! Pullman!
Get our shields first.
Quick march!
We did some Medieval 2 on stream, but there is some serious issues with that game. It's not just that, but the it's aged badly, especially the game controls.
Armed and ready!
Because of the streaming software I use, I have issues with that game. I don't want to switch to another streaming software.
As you say, aye! Fighters! At once!
In her service! Very well!
Apace! Moving apace!
The lady wins it! Spearmen at arms! For the lady!
I'll eventually switch to some different streaming software, but maybe on the next PC. Maybe on the next PC. I'm using one that's been not updated in like few years, but the setup is convenient, so I just kept using it. I'm using the old OBS Classic.
Boundless!
When I checked the new stuff the first time, like, why I was like, they always have to try harder when they go with the new stuff. Why they just can't keep it simple, you know? And this is the reason why I didn't even switch. This is our first battle against the High Elves. This is just Confederate armies from Borlu. We just confederate them. They have no choice. They have to confederate us. That's how the battalion technologies works. Just wait to be everybody in position. If the formation is not in a good shape, you can just do arrow up and down, and they'll try to fix. For some reason, they wait to the right side. I guess no, somebody was not in position yet. Oh, yeah, there's definitely some issue. They're going to the right. They're going to the right. This must be some kind of bug. Okay, anyways, let's go forward. We have way too many peasants for them. I think something is causing the issue for them to going to the right, because we were just moving forward.
Peasant bowman! Aye! Draw! Loose! We serve the king!
Lord of Bretonia!
If this was Thrones of Britannia with the improved AI, the archers would be just killing our archers. 3 volleys on each archer, our archers would be dead, but they're ignoring them. Most part, they're ignoring them. In Thrones of Britannia, these archers would only routed our archers. I'm surprised that they haven't used this AI in Warhammer 2. Because Thrones of Britannia did improvements to the AI, what Warhammer 2 did. And now look at this, these archers are actually killing their archers and they're being ignored. In Thrones of Britannia, these archers would all be routed, guaranteed. Because their archers outnumber our archers, so our archers are not supposed to get any advantage.
The lady is with me!
Flanking is kinda pointless, the units just die faster. We instead just gonna send in the second wave. This that is just peasants, who cares, they get killed.
Quickly, lads!
These units don't have the attack to fight the spearmen or the high elves, so it's just a grinder. Which means, you know, we have to send a lot of them to die. So you see these guys in the back, like 4 rows, they basically would have just killed our units faster. This way they get exhausted and the next wave will get the advantage. Flanking is not always best, especially when you're fighting superior units.
Squires! We serve!
Behold! The power of the lady!
Boundless valor!
Protect Bretonia! We serve our liege! Run, men!
Protector of the realm! Honor before glory! For the lion!
Knights of the Realm is such a great tier 3 unit.
Armed and ready! Shields! Aye! Quick march!
Let's see what's going on. They also slowly get pushing here. We have some healing, they don't. I'll get exhausted, I'll lose martial prowess, and the second wave wins here.
Get out of here!
If this was a regular army, we would have used a little bit different strategy, but his armies are expendable, they're gonna get disbanded.
For Bretonia, attack!
So we just basically do a minimal flanking here.
Knights of the Lady.
Put squatters, so we'll start to kill them out since they're exhausted. It's literally impossible to kill these spearmen with martial prowess. They have like 80 melee defense against us.
Knights of the Ring! Take the ground!
So we have to slowly exhaust them and kill them.
Peasant bowman! Advance! Sheriff dead!
Yeah, Bretonia is powerful faction.
Lord of Bretonia!
They have the strongest cavalry. Their armies are probably some of the most elite in the game, in the late game. Royal Hippogriff Knights is one of the strongest in the game. They have the strongest cavalry in the game. Serious buffs for their characters, lords, paladins, damsels with life keep the army alive. Even as a melee focused faction, they're still ahead of most of their factions. The tier of stats is higher than Chaos in their elite army.
True Bretonia!
But overall quality is still lower than Chaos because of the infantry.
On to glory!
Bowman! Chef
And since they have healing, they're way stronger than Chaos. Bretonia higher quality than the Chaos.
Death of the Lady.
You heard it here. CA total, CA Warhammer roll.
Power.
It's because they do put no limitation on the cavalry. That's why Bretonia is stronger than Chaos.
Protect Bretonia!
In the light of the Lady!
Bound by honor! Armored in faith! Battle ready!
Withdraw!
Oh, I don't think so, Mir. Bretonia is a really strong position between good factions, and their natural expansion is into Southlands. And this is a really rich territories.
At once!
So basically, as a Bretonia, you get Bretonia, Estalia, and maybe Southern Realms and the Southlands. That's the natural expansion.
Protect!
And that is some really juicy territories and easy to expand.
Understood!
God help us!
For our lady!
While you have Wood Elves, Empire, and the High Elves protecting your sides. So you're only pretty much getting annoyed by the Norska and sometimes random chaos that stumble into your lands.
Aye! For the lady!
Heroes of Bretonia!
Bretonia needs me.
Take the ground!
Battle ready! Serve and
The fact that the campaign can be finished before turn 100, you don't even have to fight any of the powerful armies later on in the game. And even if you do have, they have the highest armor in the game
Immediately!
and the best cavalry, which don't die because of healing.
With haste!
So yeah, they can just defeat them.
Noble and pious! Boundless valor! Knights of the Ring!
Orders.
Noble knights! For our lady!
Bowman!
Valiant lord! Glory awaits!
I serve the Lady.
Order Knights of the Ring! Courage has failed us! It shall be done!
Remember when Agent Limited 10, yeah. I remember the patch that increased, then they didn't even put in the patch notes. It was not important, you know, to say to the players. We have to keep Albrecht. He can have pretty much the best peasants in the Bretonia because of the buffs extra skill he has for the squires.
Onward! My reputation precedes me.
We have met before.
We have met before.
Guardian!
Devotee of the lady. Spellcaster.
What is your behest? Seers.
Faith is my
What did I
honor.
put here? Second point in the horse. Goddamn AI, what the fuck? Goddamn CA, why you even put 2 points in a first horse? Why didn't they just get everything in 1 point? Brain damage. Oh, let's give the free horse. Oh, let's make another point in the horse and make the AI click it every time. Why would you get 5 melee attack when you get 10% more speed? He has a hippogriff and an option to put 2 points in a battered warhorse. Just slap me really hard, so I just forget about that. The Sparring Knights is additional battle skill Albert has. Makes his army have the strongest peasants. So they get 8 attack, 12 armor, and then additional 5 leadership, 12 weapon strength, 8 attack, and then additional 15 physical resist, 5 leadership, 12 armor. So if you want to have the best infantry with Bretonia, go with Albrecht. This is giving me such brain damage, man. It's like, oh my god, what a waste. It doesn't matter that 1 point there, but it's still really bad to see. We don't go campaign skills, we have limited battle skills, pretty much making him a strong fighter. I guess we're not gonna get the blessing of the lady. He gets one by merit, not by a skill point.
I have seen your heart. I see you.
Lord. Protector of the realm. Do you know who I am?
Your coming was foretold.
No artillery down.
Your behest?
Yes? Lord.
The second army, Bordeaux is tier 4, it has the winemaking, it's huge money, but diplomacy is ruined, so we can't really utilize it. We're gonna have stables in Parawan, so we delete these stables here.
Honor
And we
before
consider
glory.
getting more of this. We currently have too many peasants.
Honor
We get anything else in this confederation? We got a paladin here,
Bretonia.
and his additional weapon strength.
You seek prophecy.
If we meet the armors, we can switch some artillery, but I don't think we're gonna be getting artillery here. Oh, here's Armor Fortune. He's the one that killed the Kazakh.
Lord of Bretonia.
With haste.
We have 3 paladins, and that is 4 total with the Green Knight. Green Knight is counted as a paladin, so I cannot recruit another paladin. We can actually remove this as well. We'll recruit both in Parawan. This is a really good economy here. Look at all this darkness here. Let's get the research and construction cost. Not here though. Here. This is a really strong commandment. Bretonia have really strong commandments. Like 10 public order, 2 untainted. Control is public order. Or 10% construction cost, 10% research. This is a really strong commandments. We have even more tax rate, faster recruitment, cheaper recruitment, and growth for the initial. Rotating between, cycling between Realm of Chivalry and the other ones is the way to go. You want to have Realm of Chivalry up as long as possible. And some of the technologies take a while to research, so you want to get students as well. You want to be researching a new technology every 4 turns. There's a lot of technologies in this area. You should complete the campaign before even getting most of them. Some of the technologies, the Knight ones, are very strong in this area here. Temple Tides as well. You want to get all these technologies. They have the most technologies for the Knights.
Fey Enchantress.
Wonder if anybody's in range here.
Defender of the weak.
I am called for.
Nobody's in range.
Holy wrath.
1 army. Absolute madman. 775. We have 6 artillery units, we have 2 paladins, we have Green Knight, we have Grail Guardians with a Razor Standard which can slaughter half their army with some healing, and it's 50-50. No magic attacks in their army, so we don't have to worry about a Green Knight. He has 75 physical resistance, you see 55. But he gets another 20 from Blessing and the Lady. God forbid he would have 75 as every rate, and that put this to 95. God forbid, would be broken Kappa. We're gonna have to suicide the red mob here, the Chetror. Hopefully they'll die. So much missile cav. The missile cav gets hard countered by the peasant bowman, and we have serious artillery here. This artillery, the tier 2 field trebuchet, it's pretty good explosive damage. Just takes long to reload. While the blessed one does more direct damage and more accurate.
In her service.
We basically rush the Green Knight into the center and just AoE them. They cannot kill the Green Knight in this battle.
Smash it. Field trebuchet. Ready for orders.
Green light.
Honor her.
My lord?
Squires. Quick march.
Enchantress.
Quick now. Run, man.
Apace. Yes. To glory.
Artillery is in range, beautiful.
Grail Guardian.
Let's go get the smoke monster there.
Squires. With haste. retribution! 'Tis done! For the Grail!
What the matter, Emil? Didn't think you're gonna be facing Grey Knight today? If he doesn't have the magic attacks, he cannot beat the Green Knight.
Power of light!
Oh, it's an honor! Run! For my liege! Ready for orders!
Shame I don't have Crown Command here.
And duty! Withdraw!
Done!
If you keep her in melee, she can AoE everything down here. We have the Mist of the Lady. It's causing damage all the time. But you're gonna get focused by their lord.
I call thee!
Somehow their lord can move through million infantry, but our Green Knight can't.
Look for Gaimar!
Fields Trebuchet! Eye on your man!
The Paladins run too large, so they have the advantage here.
Men! Run, men! To war!
I am the Fae. Anon.
Infantry! Paladin of Britannia!
Britannia is not about using infantry, that's a multiplayer thing. They're all about using powerful characters and cavalry.
Quickly.
That's pretty much what Britannia is about.
Fury! Stay and put! For the king! Men of Britannia! By the lady!
Ready for battle.
Fighters!
You're not sure if enough trebuchet 6 is just enough.
What orders? Grail Guardians! Fields Trebuchet! For the king!
Sorceress.
Remember your vows!
For
Almost
our
dead.
lands. Death.
For Britannia!
3 power for blood, amazing. Beautiful.
Awaken, my vengeful brothers.
Orders, my lord! Release! Grail Guardians!
Ever ready. Fey Enchantress.
Grail Guardians! Full tilt! For Our Lady! Man of the Hammer, you will die! For the king! Peasant bowman!
Rank 7 Grill Guardians.
Show us the foe!
If Green Knight is in the trees, in the forests, he actually regenerates. Man, we almost lost the red mob. God damn, they need to die. The peasant mob got shattered. Too much damage. He'll die in next battle. We need the money.
I protect Bretonia.
Why is this so cheap again? Minimum minus 15%. Damn. 95 magic resistance. Man, this Legend Lord is so good. I love her. Such a crazy support capabilities.
Holy Wrath.
That's the best Legend Lore for cavalry. It doesn't really matter. Horse. It's all good. The Fetch is the best support one, so she might be ideal, especially if you use the Guild Guardians. For a full flyer army, Albric and the Lewin are better, because you need the healing in the army. The healing they have, it's ridiculous, especially on the Royal Hippogriff Knights.
Loaded and ready!
Morgiana.
We serve our liege! Hail Guardians! Shifted!
Faye Enchantress. Enchantress.
We are ready! Clear out! Run, men!
We're getting rid of the raided mob.
I am the
Although 3
Fae.
treacheries.
We fight for Bretonia!
Holy Wrath.
She's so fast, 125 speed with that standard. There's a bug.
Honor her.
Legendary paladin! Bretonia!
Should put the potion of toughness here. We have 3.
In her service.
3-coaster blood, damn. Is the Fate the best Battle over the long campaign? If you want extra replenishment, yes. But if you want extra movement for, you know, those long big campaigns, it's always also viable. It's either you know, preferable Lewin for extra movement or Finchance for the extra replenishment. Both are good picks. While the Albrecht is garbage as the starting Bretonnian Lord.
I protect Bretonnia.
This one has the virtue of the ideal. This is gonna be a very strong paladin if he lives. We'll start with defense. So we lost the chat roar, red mob, we have to do 3 treacheries. Means break 3 trees or declare 3 wars.
Land, come aboard.
It's
We
1,
drink forth.
No. Please share your inanity.
2, I wanna surprise them.
Your request
3.
pains me to hear your barber.
Common relation with Carcassonne, neutral.
Can I help you?
Who wishes the grail?
It's gonna be situational. Shame there's not only 1 point here. There's definitely times when you can cast Dwellers Below, especially if a Paladin is stuck. So you help him with AoE. So ignore Earthing, just put 1 point here to get Arcane Conduit. We might probably put a 2nd point here. We might have additional skills. I'm not getting campaign skills. There might be enough to get more, because she doesn't have many skills. So you can get all the magic stuff on her.
What do you seek? I will come to your aid. You seek the lady?
My strength and wisdom are yours. Protector of the realm.
There's such a good recruitment capacity here. Cause the watermill. And she gets Light Bloom healed all the time as well. She gets some passive healing because Light Blooms, so Artin doesn't do much. She gets a ward save and magic resistance and perfect vigor, so Earthing is a kind of wasted point in her. Carcassonne, very neutral.
You may speak.
No
before
relationship.
my sheep.
So the nice technologies Fist diplomacy. It's so convenient. Just confer the Bretonians, get diplomacy with pretty much the factions you want, and just fight bad guys. So convenient. What ward save does, it lowers damage. It's just flat damage reduction. Percentage damage reduction. All damage. Physical, fire, magic. That's the strongest start. It goes really good with other stuff to survive, like armor, shields, melee defense, health.
I am the first.
Really good. Don't really see what is there. Hopefully Rapunzel has a cool tech tree. Probably gonna have identical to this one. This is so much trade, we just have to maintain some diplomacy. Kinda wanna go destroy these guys.
I hear the winds.
The skull smashers. Oh god. We have two armies, so should be less pressure. Tyrion had a really strong advantage against us before we got a second army. But we should get a bunch of foot squares soon. We just have to pin their archers in the foot squares. Could fight off most of their stuff currently. I run ultra setting now. It's a combination of quality and performance. Since to run Tomb Kings and Scanned Battles you need a really expensive PC. And I'm streaming at the same time, so it has to be a balance. Hey Juga, welcome back. What's all the important happened back here in the 4 months? Did he miss I don't think he missed a DLC. It's like been 4 months now. Well, there is a new patch and DLC coming in 8 days, 9 days. They're expanding the map, adding 3 new factions, and improving performance of the end-turn processing by like 60%. They said. So that's huge. Other than that, you missed a long break and some interesting campaigns. Like, you might want to check definitely the Clan Pestilence campaign, the first 60 turns. There are some other campaigns too. But we're getting new stuff soon, so it's good to be back, right? 4 months. Did he miss the last DLC, The Hunter and the Beast? The new Emperor faction, the Emperor rework?
No.
Why would you ever build this building? I guess if you just want to recruit foot squatters in one day, so if you don't want to get this building at all. Why does this building exist in this city when there is this building here? Yeah, I did mess up with the squatters there, but we're gonna recruit him here. We're gonna recruit him there. We can recruit him here. We do need the money to build other stuff.
Blessings of the lady be upon
We want to get rid of this green skins before they do anything. They're in a really bad shape.
True knight of Bretonia, I will lead by example.
now, yes.
We need to destroy them before they get new stuff. storm just ended, so he's not taking
I
attrition
despise
anymore.
you and all that you stand for.
He's rank 1. Damn.
Welcome to fair.
Diplomacy is wrecked. May not get the wall here on time. Tell me this thing costs 10,000.
Who calls me hence?
My reputation precedes me.
Might want to start recruiting them immediately so we don't lose a whole turn.
By strength and wisdom.
We can get 5. It looks like you get a warning here because they forgot about +5 from her ability, her affection effect. The game is warning you, and it's and you don't. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. This +5, it's not counted here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh man, bugs everywhere. Even the small ones, they don't matter. The foot squads make good front line. They're shock infantry, and they are really weak to range. They're absolute worst quality infantry in the game, but it's the best battalion I got. With Albric, they're better because of aspiring knights, but they're still weaker than tier 3 cavalry.
My reputation precedes me.
Enchantress.
We might be able to take care of this and Tyrion after. We don't want him to get new armies here. Oh, Tyrion changed his mind, nice. I think Booker is just busy with work. Damn, Kemmer is gone. Don't often see Kemmer destroyed this early. I'm at war with Tyrion. Check the campaign command.
Taking my leave.
They created so many units in such a short time.
Yes. I will grant you this boon.
Striking out.
Lord.
Ability rating very low.
I am an Aryan reborn. Speak.
You may approach.
So many enemies.
Welcome to fair Britain.
The cursed deeps shall be.
Let's get the research.
Valiant Lord. Guardian.
Get 2 to 20 and then 5 to 25. Hey, Bress. Other than the new DLC campaigns, we still have Vampire Coast, Order of Lore Masters, Dwarves, and Wintertooth. I love when they expand the map, Settle Player. I just hope it will not bring the same old issues. Missing buildings. Potential, you know, mob bugs. Poorly placed resources as usual. The missing buildings depending on the faction. You know. Hope they actually put some quality assurance this time.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Thank you, Dalgrimson. Yoo-hoo! The technology that gives us plus 50 relations with the Wood Elves.
At my way, the wild
It will still take a little bit to add up. Doesn't happen instantly, but still it's about a reliability rating as well. So they recruit 15 units in 2 turns. Insanity.
I protect.
bloody humans and the
Shame it's not turn
Ever
30.
ready. Slay them. End them.
I'd rather eat a squeak.
Come forth.
Well, Banner is nice. Another student. See how they both died? Because there was nowhere to retreat. Working as intended.
Destroy them. Okay, let's go to the siege here. We have quite a bit of beacons, but we have quite a bit of artillery, and we have the Green Knight. We have a lot of characters which are good fights against this.
In a situation like this, we might want to consider dismounting them.
Witness her power.
For a siege, the horse will not do.
Attack.
And the Biggins lose their bonus against large units.
For Bretagne.
She's so fast even without a horse. You did right, yes, Shirviz, you did right. The artillery alone will cause a lot of damage, but we don't have one characters have a handicap in a battle like this, so better dismounted.
Loaded and ready. Battle ready.
They're also small target for the towers, so they don't really get a lot of hit more often. These are foot squares. Oh, I wish the foot squares actually had a shield and a sword, not just greatsword version.
Fields trebuchet. Squires. Field trebuchet for the king. Crush them all.
Hold steady!
Loaded and ready. After them.
Lord of Bretagne! Swiftly!
Aye. Peasant bowman. Battle ready. At once.
Archers! Aye! Quick now!
Quickly, lads. Run.
Enchantress. Honor her.
Field trebuchet. March. Marching. Get going.
God damn it, shit, wizard.
In her service.
Orders. Serve and obey. Aye. Row forward. Peasant bowman. Field trebuchet.
The field trebuchets get really good with experience. The biggest downside is the reload times.
Field trebuchet.
Morgiana.
Must have gotten hit by the. It's just the towers, I guess. I love how they removed armor from the Green Knight, and he still has 5 armor.
Ready to fire. Field trebuchet.
Damn glitches.
Hold fire! Fire at will! Stop firing! Target and fire!
Why is always bullshit with the green skin towers?
Armed and ready! Flatter! Field trebuchet! What orders? Ready for battle! On our duty! I am your man! Battle calls!
Ready for battle.
Heroes of Britannia!
Fields trebuchet! Yes, my lord! Squires! 'Tis an honor!
Man, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go eat. I can't handle this right now, man. This has been shit in the game since 2016, I don't know, December or something. It's 2007 December. I'm gonna see you guys in a bit. I'm here, boys. Lunch finished. Don't you worry, guys. Next DLC, you're getting new legendary lords. A red with 3 swords, triple wielding a sword, and new Medusa and shit. And you still have siege bugs. Fixing bugs don't make money. Having new cool units on battlefields, the bare bones, that makes money.
Fields trebuchet! Infantry! Get a move on! March! Forward march! Let's get going! March!
YouTube gets videos 1 day later. I cannot upload immediately on YouTube. It's always the next day. Twitch rules.
For our lands. For the lady. Swiftly.
Right away! Moving apace!
The best thing is they fixed this bug. They fixed this bug, and since they just done it half-assed, it's they're just probably gonna ignore it. It's been fixed. It's not happening again. Most of these issues that people complain a lot about are just half-ass fixed.
Ever faithful!
Power of life!
Squires! Doing your bidding!
I honor my vow! The lion's wheel!
There's a lot of big ones here. We have 6 characters here. It's a lot of damage, and the Enchantress is doing a lot of damage as well herself.
Set them below!
Dwellers below are very strong in a situation like this.
Great guardians! We obey!
By the lady! Peasant bowman!
Winds of magic! Rise! Hear me, Lily!
They're too close to the wall, that there isn't enough to see. Enchantress is doing a lot of damage just being in melee. But we don't have to really worry about here. They bottleneck us, they die, because you have the voodoo.
Fey Enchantress!
For our lady!
There's not even a sound when you click this. I forgot to put it.
Ever ready!
Valiant Lord! Glory awaits!
Switch to the Blessed
In
Potion.
her service!
Yeah, we made through.
Come forth! Sorceress! For Bretagne! Done!
Most of these guys are on foot, so they're ideal at fighting orc infantry.
To war!
I serve her!
It's a good buff for the cavalry or the foot squares.
Peasant bowman!
For Bretagne! End them!
We keep them together so they don't get surrounded, and instead they put a lot of pressure on the infantry units.
Squires! We obey!
For Our Lady!
She has the ability to give 44 melee attack for 40 seconds.
Enchantress!
Looks like they're routed.
True Bretonian!
Your command!
At speed!
At speed!
Apace!
Albrecht still got more kills. He's using sort of bloodshed. This one. How the heck we lost 4? Friendly fire? Must have been some melee on the routers. Skull's Mage is dead. That's very nice. Ooh, Trickster Helm, just what we need for the Paladins.
Who wishes the grail?
I know it's pretty good gear there. What's our research? 160. 3 Paladins, that's 30%. Oh, we can get Iron Conduit, and then we can get Lord Master of Life. Very strong.
Blessings of the Lady be upon you. Leaving!
Do you know who I am? Lord.
Ever ready.
Every settlement gives us 2 infantry. Capital gives 8. Trade is good, but it's not gonna last. Do definitely want to get these relations up so we can fix diplomacy. This one doesn't seem like it's sustainable, but there's iron here.
Armored in faith.
This gives him 5 leadership, 12 weapon strength, 8 melee attack. We had a battle against the elves, you missed them, Merconos. We just confederated Bordeloo and sent 3 armies to defeat them. And since then they left home. The moment we got a second army, we're no longer that hopeless. And we have a Green Knight around, so he can help in the beginning. We're now getting technologies that will improve relations with all the factions around us, so we could fix the stuff. You're gonna have to. Your window is passing, Merconos, if you want to screw up the campaign. Yes, all mounted units are cavalry. Even the peasants for this campaign. Heroes are heroes, lords are lords.
They get cavalry buffs from technologies and skills, so why they not should not be considered cavalry? Safari got destroyed pretty fast. If you look at this, cavalry, 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 and all these are knights, except the ones at the bottom. Those are peasants.
I protect Bretonia. Who calls me hence? What do you seek?
Lord and hero. Striking out. Faith is my armor. Do you know who I am?
I have to do a treachery here. It's 10:30.
War unceasing.
This guy will declare war on us, so we better declare war on them instead. That's an easy one. Paladin situation 4 out of 4. We should get a damsel for the second army here in Carcassonne soon.
Armored in faith. My strength and wisdom are yours.
This guy say what martial blessing on the lady, huh? I don't have the wow.
Yes. I deem your quest worthy.
Should try to get rid of this before they do something.
Greetings. Who seeks my wise counsel?
Oh, you bear, yo. Just before we got technology. Now we might actually get focused by more high elves. Because they might not give us peace treaty unless we beat them in battle a couple of times. The goal here is to just eliminate troublemakers one by one. Wanna Confederate Bestow next. Get rid of Mousillon.
Seal the Breton Donxios.
Honor. Welcome to fair Britain.
By the... You ask for...
These guys still diplomacy with us. This could recover faster with these treaties.
Yes, Lord of Bretonia. Guardian.
Lord, honor before glory. Guardian of Bretonia. My strength and wisdom are yours.
Well, this is not a bad place for some incursions. Should probably remove this so it's more often. Like it's not like this he can do anything else.
The lady wills it. I will indulge you. Protector.
They also
of
haven't
the
moved yet, so that's great.
Your will? The lady gives you her blessing. You seek prophecy. I protect Bretonia.
My reputation precedes me.
3300 income. Rebels here are fine. Oh, good.
Do you know who I am? Moving out!
I'll build this in the capital. We're gonna be recruiting knights here, now the thing about it. We get peace with the Elsaurus, because this is the first thing they're gonna attack when they wake up. We'll get better garrison here. This is the closest settlement they will attack. So these three have to be all max garrison, just in case. Hey, look where. Oh, Illyrian is coming. Going south. And more orcs here. And the toll keepers are actually fine to have right now. We don't have enough followers as it is. I need a second one of these. Would actually they live here.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
magic attacks here yet. 3 paladins.
Protector of the realm.
We're tier 4 in 2 turns here. We have tier 4 here now. Peaks of Paravon for the flying units. Totally irrelevant because we have a limited cavalry. We need economy buildings here. We do need armory as well and economy. So keeping an infantry building here was fine, but we need money too. Stables, ideally we wanna have like in Bastogne. Because every other place has something special, Bastogne doesn't have anything special. It's no port, no wine, no landmarks. So ideally we want stables in Bastogne. We don't need stables then right now. We'll try to get tier 5 stables in Bastogne or Coron. Getting the armor building is important. Plus 2 armor for all units, all armies. But we also need the farming income here as well. Next year it's gonna be more convenient to sort this out. Taking a while to defeat Beastman, Greensian or Dark Elf Legendary Lord. It's not gonna be happening anytime soon. Kazark is not even on the map anymore. Ability rating is at very low still, I think.
The lady.
Yeah, very low. Way too many wars. We should do this in knowledge so we make things convenient. Albrecht will have plenty of encouragements to fight. We really need to skill these paladins and get more. I have a half a mind to disband the Green Knight. He's taking my paladin spot. So consider a paladin and we cannot get a new paladin. What just happened? Gives +2 paladin slots. Maybe they fixed it for the Green Knight, but not for the Special Warlock Engineer and the Plague Priest.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Apparently, Green Knight has invisible +2 paladin capacity. Or maybe it was just glitched. Calling it glitched. Hello, Lido. Thank you for your support. We got the Paladins of Confederations. It does look like the Green Knight gives you +2 capacity. It doesn't take the Paladin slot. So you get an extra Paladin when you have him.
It doesn't say anything that he does this. It just, you know, we'll see when we get him next time.
Lord of Bretonia.
I am the Fae. Enchantress.
Maybe that's intentional. Come on, give me money, don't give me this garbage.
You seek the lady? You have the favor of the Fae.
You're at war with the Wood Elves, so better get that.
I go thither.
Tomb King's man. Let's get man next. It does look like the Green Knight does give plus 2 capacity, or it was just bugged for the time being. We can confirm by getting the Green Knight again. That would make sense, so he doesn't take a Paladin Soul, it gives you another Paladin while you have him. At least one good reason to get the Green Knight. Oh, don't worry, Shit Wizard, I think half of them will be hoarding it. I added the top 3 sub-gifters for this month as well, Shit Wizard. So it's possible that the same person can get 3 men a month this month. Being a top one of the top 3 donators to top cheater, and then being one of the top sub-gifters as well. Yoo-hoo! 80 subs away until Winterfell campaign. I'm leaving that one as for the last one, unless we have 10 times chaos, 5 or 10 times chaos.
I will grant you this boon. Going forth.
It's a milestone goal by Rebellion, but I'm leaving as the last campaign unless the more chaos is unlocked. Since we don't have to do them in any order.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
What did they even have here?
My reputation precedes me.
Wow, they rank 7 units. This experience rate they're getting is so fast. Should be 20% slower. What happens if you yell with chaos during the times chaos? Nothing. What would happen? We just get popcorn and drinks and get drunk while chaos destroys the whole world for us.
You seek me? Who wishes the brain?
3 Cygers, huh? Cygers will snipe the Swordmasters here. Or at least try to. Damn, Arno has 76 attack. What happened to the red mob? Got killed.
Ever ready.
Brave knights! Squares! Field trebuchet!
3 Cygars, huh? Is this obstacle here? It is, it is. So if they come close, we can charge them.
Squires!
We have more artillery than them, so we can basically just hold ground here. And keep the Gilgans at the back for the Warhounds.
Ready to destroy!
Field trebuchet!
If these were blessed ones, they could actually get pretty good accuracy shooting the Cygars, but these are mainly just the destroy infantry.
Loaded and ready! Squares!
Cygars can kill a lot of infantry, but we don't care.
For our
I
lives.
forgot to mount my
Paladin of
my
Britannia!
characters.
Squares! Stay in put! Armed
I wish
and
my Cygar
ready.
could kill 18 guys on the first shot.
Morgiana. Winds of magic, rise!
Hail! Quickly!
I am ready.
Ready to loose!
Hot take.
I am your man! Peasant moment! Orders! Fire! Ready! Doing your bidding!
Blood war, Yaya.
Loyal and true!
Somehow they already got here in range to shoot the knights. And so that one was moving just to get to shoot the knights.
Squares!
Now we have to go hold the center here.
Orders, my lord! Die, babes!
Great guardians!
Men of Bretonia!
Fey Enchantress. Hear me, Lily. Yairan, I call thee.
3 paladins fighting that unit, and they still managed to kill half the foot squads, the Woodmanitors. 3 paladins.
Few of heart! We serve the king!
Honor her. Send them below.
Stick him good! Honor the lady!
God damn, those Cygars are killing so many there.
Paladin of Britannia! Vanquish them! Squares!
Awaken my vengeful brothers.
Post haste!
Men of Bretonia!
I am the Fey. Menui, Orion, Menui.
Peasant bowmen!
Immediately! At once! Understood!
Why are these guys not in range?
Legendary paladin! Hastily! To war!
Need 7 alive here.
Redmen! Gather! Fill 'em with holes! Britannia!
Bassator.
Could have been artillery actually delivering a hit there.
For the king! Victory awaits! Paladin of Britannia!
Would have been a little bit smoother if those guys were on horses.
Hero of Britannia! Victory is assured!
I serve her.
Those are the toughest Ungur spearmen herd I've ever seen.
Ready for battle! For the king!
For the lady!
Bring guardians!
Enchantress.
Knights of Britannia!
Sorceress.
Yes! Hey! Annihilate them!
Welcome says, sorry if this is a new question, but why not just have always spear formation between knights? If this is a very sensitive subject on this channel,
To war!
so I'll just leave it at that.
For lady!
Right away!
Great guardians! Attack! Break them!
Wars have started for less.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Her will guides me. Who calls me hence?
Thank you, Jedras.
You seek prophecy.
I think these guys do die if we out-resolve this. Do I care? Do I care? Two turns downtime. Sometimes lucky.
Traveling the land.
Okay. I was channeling my steamer luck, guys. I was so focused there.
Fey Enchantress. I deem your quest worthy.
You're telling me the Green Knight counts as a lord. Holy shit, man. This is like several new bugs discovered today. These are not really relevant, really. Bugs. They're just minor bugs that don't really... But they're still bugs. Green Knight counts as a lord, but it's a hero and increases the capacity of the paladins by 2 while taking the paladin capacity himself. The +5 peasant capacity before extra peasant or the peasant economy for the enchantress is warned like you're gonna hit the limit before. How the heck do you claim free DLC? Go to Steam and find the free DLC. Click claim. Yeah, we have to mount the knights as well. No, the Bretonia and the High Elves are supposed to be best friends. We even have the technology to make it easy.
You seek the lady.
Ridiculous.
Who wishes the grail? You seek prophecy.
Do you know who I am?
No idea. We see, guys.
Futile. Do you wish the lady's favor?
Welcome, friends.
So extra 40% research, huh? Might bring another army here. Probably will. I do hope the new Bretonian Lord starts on the Knights of Origo Island. That's a sweet spot to start. And either that or the Knights of the Flame, because they have the... I think it's actually a better spot if she starts on Knights of Origo Island. We have a border with the Emperor for the last 10 turns, Merconos. Yeah, they brought another stake here. That was no surprise here. No surprise. 4 characters, there's no way to win this, but we'll still fight. Their experience will make Food Squire look like a steaming pile of shit. If they didn't have any experience, this would be winnable. I don't have enough arrows to win this battle. Attack before the siege towers, that's good.
Noble and pious.
Look at all these crossmen, it's like, it's too much.
What do you bid? Knights of the Air!
Crossmen make fun of the armor these days.
Orders?
Ready! Ready! Peasant bowmen! We are ready! Peasant bowmen! Armed and ready! Ready!
On foot, thank God. Might be able to duel their characters well as they come up.
Knights of the realm! Squires!
Putting the units in the group so that we know they're in position. It's a pretty nice siege here, but there's no way to win. The rank 7 gives them too much.
Squires!
You just lose in melee. I mean, these guys are actually grinding down the graveyard because of rank 7. That's how stupid it is.
Yes!
I don't mind them getting this much experience, but when they get it in like rank 7 in 20 something turns, they're just broken.
We serve our liege! For the lady! Battle ready! Orders, my lord!
Do we have blessing on the lead in this army?
Men of
We
Britannia!
do, thank God. It's almost like shields.
Shields! Aye!
I think the biggest problem here are the crossbows.
Fighters! Ready for battle! Squires! Men of Bretonia! Squires! We serve the lady!
Lord of Bretonia!
Yes! Yes!
Squires!
Ready to fire! Run, men! Peasant bowmen! Spearmen at arms! Full tilt! Pose! Aye!
It's going very nice there. Just need to make sure those great swords take heavy damage. All we pain in the ass to fight on the wall.
Battle ready!
I'll send the reserve Knights of the Realm outside.
Peasant bowmen! Ready for orders! Awaiting orders! What do you mean? Bows drawn! Brave knights! The lady wills it! Knights of the realm! Hastily! With haste! We are ready!
It's actually really good here. The first attack looks really good for us. This is like, can't get better than this.
Before glory!
This gives me hope we might actually do this. This is totally fucked up, look at this. Crossbows, crossbows, crossbows. It takes total experience to shoot here.
There is hope, boys. There is hope for victory here.
Knights of the realm! Understood! Ready for battle! Squares! We serve our liege! Yes, my lord!
Taking aim! My lord! Boundless valor!
We're going peasant.
Attack!
Quickly!
Albrecht is pretty good here as well.
Attack! Ready for orders!
Oh, we might get this. This is still fucked up what he did here. All this ring 7 cross was going here. Some serious damage, and they just went up there. You can always use, you know, hope for, you know, for that all good one. Hope for the AI to fuck up.
For the lady!
We fight for
This is
Britannula!
good.
For the king!
This is
True
good.
Bretonian! Kill the soldiers! Honor awaits! Charge!
They totally fucked up here. How do you screw up this battle, man? It was like 6 crossbows could have deleted the walls. I mean, dwarves just start shooting the wall for most part. These guys just send crossbows on the walls against foot squares. Damn.
Kill the soldiers! Peasant bowmen! Squares! Die, fiends! Clear out! Staying put! By the lady! Leg it!
Man of Bretonia!
At once!
Bend towers, so we don't have friendly fire on the towers.
Valiant Lord! I am with you!
Knights of the realm!
They just really fucked up this battle.
Fighters! Stay put!
Armor in faith!
My blade is yours! Right away!
Yes! Slay them!
I usually do this alright, Mahian, but it's like, I would say like 30 to 40% chance they fuck up a siege. Just because I think the sheer numbers win battles. And not, you know, positioning the units and using units in the right order.
Leg it! Knights of the realm!
Lord of Bretonia!
That's into your armor!
Bretonia! En de glory! Glory away!
Die, person!
Still not works. Still doesn't work.
Aye!
This is a really big screw up here.
Moving it back! Fighters! Come on, lads!
We serve the king!
Armed and ready! We are ready! Squires! Bowmen, ready! Peasant bowmen! Squires! Leggings! Peasant bowmen!
Battle ready!
Orders, my lord! Hold steady! We are ready! Staying put! Squires!
Lady! Nobody was yelling it, you know, so like, you know, fits.
Ready for battle! Immediately! Squires! Infantry! Squires! Come at 'em!
So basically, they done zero shooting in this battle. Zero shooting. Zero. Just imagine that we've been shot by those crossbows instead of them suicide with those crossbows. Our half our army would be dead already.
We fight for Britonia! For the lady!
For the lion!
Knock 10 ready!
Squires! Quick now! Protector of the realm!
Kill the soldiers! Our liege lord demands!
Battle calls!
Squires!
And that's exactly how the Americans sound.
Get up! Yes! Doing your bidding! Stay put! We serve the king! Caversham!
Noble and pious!
We fight for Britonia! God help us!
Yeah, man, it's like, look at this. Not even a hard battle. How much those crossbows means to them. Why English and French always had them each other? Well, before English were in England, they were on the other side of the sea. Before they were mixed with the other guys. The French king gave the Vikings land on north of France, so they stopped raiding and killing their people. And you know, the guy who got that, you know, he was just a common guy, and guess the English, the people there, you know, thought, you know, the French were civilized and ahead of them, which they were, because you know they were building castles and shit. So the French language was the main status. Was having the lands was just not enough. And centuries later, you know, they sailed across and they became England, something like that. And the coast of France was still under the English at a time, for a long time. And everyone lived happily ever after. I think it was more of an education thing and, you know, the church thing.
why the nobles were using a different language than the common folk, and it was more focused in the early Middle Ages than later. Well, we have the Empire here, but the vampires have taken the Helmgard. Basically made the Empire, but we don't have a border right now with them. Marienburg has taken Orcs have taken Helmgard from Empire. Marienburg has taken it from the Orcs, and then the Orcs raised it, and then the vampires have taken it after that.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Abductor is a good thing. You definitely want to get this. You miss tens of thousands of gold otherwise during the course of a campaign. You still wanna ransom captives. You're not supposed to be just doing positive things. That's actually a bad thing. The money is more important than chivalry.
Protector of the realm.
Guerrilla League, Battle Pilgrims and Foot Squares.
My reputation precedes me.
Certainly not.
Well, the England before England was in a bad shape, just a bunch of petty kingdoms. So they were, ripe for the taking. We need this for the quest, and we want to get damsels as well. We need one healer for
Do you know who I am?
Albrecht.
Who wishes the grail?
Unwise.
Should definitely move against that.
I deem your quest worthy. I protect Bretonnia.
Honor before glory. Slay them.
So they had the extra stuff here, that's fine.
Ready for orders! Peasant bowmen!
Boundless valor.
Gotta put those horses, keep forgetting.
My strength is yours. Swiftly. True Bretonian. At once. For the king. Shout! Don't give it an inch! Lord of Bretonia!
Charge the knights!
Noble and pious! Battle ready! Knights of the Wind! Armored in faith! Charge! Moving a base!
As you say, peasant bowmen, ready to fire. Stay in put.
When did this bug happen, man? I just noticed it on this campaign yesterday. Must have been they introduced the Huntsman. They both probably used the Huntsman model for the peasant bowman model for the Huntsman. They fucked up the bow models. Typical CA. Copy pasta and fuck up.
Knights of the Wind! Attack! Honor before glory!
Peasant bowmen, on fire. Aye.
The king! Faith is my armor!
How nice it would be if they switch lances to swords or maces. Not swing lances like idiots.
The gods have abandoned us! True Bretonian! Take the ground!
Aye. 'Tis an honor.
Pursuit! Lord of Bretonia! At once! Death to the enemy! Glory awaits!
Peasant bowmen, 'tis done. We serve the king. Peasant bowmen, stick out good. Ready for orders? Kill 'em all! For the lady! Squires! Yes, my lord! Peasant bowmen! Squires!
Protector of the realm! For the lion!
Squires! We are ready! Quick march!
Moving out!
Huh? That's the end of their armies.
Reputation precedes me. Honor before glory.
That's the end of their armies.
Who calls me hence?
No, what those guys have. Tomb Kings, Dwarves. Let's get Dwarf Diplomacy. I'm not very happy how much fog war is there in Carcassonne. It looks really bad. They're basically cities in front of crossroads, and you barely see anything.
What's cookies have again? Plus 5 weapon strength. And another plus 5 weapon strength, okay.
Gardien.
What are you guys talking about? I'm confused. What's going on? Who, where, what?
Gilles le Breton dogs your steps, Bretonian. Can you not see him?
Welcome to Fair Britain.
The blood training is wrecked. Wrecked!
The Sea Father tasks me to do.
How strong are the Marienburg now? They're actually in pretty bad shape right now.
Unwise.
I will grant you this.
What the hell's this?
Wings, eyes.
Holy shit, I forgot to mount the paladins again. Very nice rank 7 and rank 8 army, look at that. You have plenty of artillery though. You're gonna have like a million defense here. Foot Square is gonna be more depleted. If you think White Alliance was bad losing to Spearmen, wait till you see Foot Square is tier 4 losing to Spearmen. But this much artillery and the battle skill for the artillery does hurt a lot.
Fail trebuchet! Targets!
Morgiana.
At least, maybe it's a good thing the paladins are not on horses, so we can grind spears.
Fey Enchantress.
Squires!
My lord.
You try to hold this spot with this.
Grail Guardians!
I need to put these guys in the part of the battle line. They don't have enough infantry.
What do you mean?
With their experience, they're gonna fight to the death.
Nocturne ready.
Trebuchet ready! My lord! Field trebuchet! We are ready! Field trebuchet! Infantry! Field trebuchet! Ready for battle! Field trebuchet! Orders, my lord! Fields trebuchet!
Ready for battle!
We do have the smoke monster. Smoke monster does not discriminate. One for you, one for you, one of you for your friend, and his friend, and him, and him. This is a tight formation and very vulnerable to explosion damage. Shadow warriors are shooting.
Sorceress! Ah non! Lakai Saipan!
Slow them down.
Hear me, Lily! Post haste! Hurry! Not with!
Peasant bowman!
Aye!
They totally devastated the line there.
For the king! Stick him good! For Ilger!
Galator! I invoke thee!
Fields trebuchet! By the lady!
Left,
Fail trebuchet!
center,
Smash up! For the king!
right side.
The lady wills it! Britannia! For the lady! Come on, lads! Kill him! Kill him!
Ever ready! Menui! Orion! Menui!
Honor the lady! That's me! Glory calls! Charge! Trample them!
Our will is tested.
What's that all he got? That's all he got, rank 9?
With haste!
My bad, rank 8, rank 8.
Ever onward. You seek prophecy. The lady gives you her blessing. Traveling the land.
Armor and melee attack for the infantry. You're gonna get Engines of War, Worshippers of the Grail, and the Peasant Proficiency. Skills are not even that matter that much. For the Grail Guardians in the army, will get a chivalry code. Will make them really insane with the extra ward save on top of everything, and more damage and attack.
My strength and wisdom are yours. My reputation precedes
27 now.
Molgiano.
Protector of the realm. Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Damn, Norse guy's here.
You're a pretender.
Ooh, that looks ugly.
Lord.
Don't have a healer in the army yet.
Ever ready.
So they're trespassing through 2 factions just to get here.
Refused.
Chariots, Berserkers, and Marauder champions. That army can cause some serious damage if they have experience. Shame I didn't have enough movement to attack them. The amount of paladins, forgot again, we'll do it in the beginning of the turn. Lyrian has Shrine of Cain. What the hell is going on here?
What the hell?
We need some dwarf fight treachery Carcassonne.
Treachery against Carcassonne. What the? 2 armies? When did they get a second army here? I only seen one come. Luin, what the hell? You let Norska run rampant across your lands? $50-50, huh? This is so bloody, man. Before you could actually go into inventory and mount your lord before a fight, but not anymore. Treachery against Carcassonne now.
Armor in faith.
And this squad is gonna get deleted. We do have some extra stats, but we don't have rank 7 and all the battle skills. We'll try to tank with Albrecht as much as we can, so we should kill them with range.
Knights of the realm.
Valiant Lord.
By the lady. We serve.
So much health.
Knights of the realm.
Direct charge does a lot of damage on Berserkers since they have no armor.
Defenders of the realm.
They might not be able to pull out properly.
Knights of the realm. At once. Post haste. Swiftly. Moving a base. At speed. Understood. Moving a base.
Trying to target those skirmishers here.
Immediately. Full tilt. My lord, stay put.
They have to cancel their charge and get a charge herself. That's not an easy thing to do.
Take the ground!
A base!
My lord! Yes, my lord! Doing our duty!
For the Grail! Glory awaits!
Taking aim! Peasant bowman! Fill him with those!
Zegers a little weak to range.
Ready for battle!
Here we go.
Righteous fury! Trample them! We fight for Bretonia!
Lord of Bretonia!
We are ready!
Noble and pious! At once!
Quickly, lads! To war! We obey! What do you bid? Take the ground!
Let's we stop them here for a
For the
second.
lady! Fire! Ready! Have at them!
Your command!
My lord! Peasant bowman!
Fill him with holes!
Bound by honor! Boy! Squares! Armed and ready!
They just fall will fake the state here. You can keep shooting them in the back.
Loose! Bretonia! Quick! Now! Knights of the round! Like it!
Swiftly!
At once! For the king! Battle ready!
Protector of the realm! For the lady!
For the lady! Squares! Ready for battle! Battle pilgrims! God!
Ready! On to glory!
Locked and ready! Orders, my lord! Tis
Oh
done!
my god! Have you seen that shit?
Quickly, lads!
Holy shit!
Draw! Loose! Header! Full
Hey,
deal!
Mr. Badger.
At once! For honor! Post haste! Battle ready!
Lord of Bretonia!
Squires! Fighters! Squires! Knights!
Take the ground! Tout de suite!
Legate! Peasant bowmen! Smite them! Squires!
My strength is yours!
Immediately! Squires!
Yes!
Yes! Run up through! Fire! For my liege! Hold fire! Remember your vows!
We lost our veteran squire. For the last man. Yep, the rank 8 squires have paid with their lives. F. The berserkers are so effective at killing with their high damage. Then their rampage as well. Yeah, we already said about the Iceful Chariots. They're just bad code. They should be used as melee unit. Fire, range attack should not be possible, just be fire at will like the spider. A Lost the blessing of the lady because we retreated, but we would have lost the army. So, Vidria join against us. Who invite them to war? Just establish a contact and Torgo invite them. Let's expect it.
My strength and wisdom.
Yeah, anyways boys, this is gonna be it for the first part of the stream today. I will be back in a few hours with more, probably another 4 hours. I'll see you then. Hold on, let's actually do this treachery first. Declare war. The game just saved actually. Hold on, do we have any saves? We'll do it first thing when we get back. Treachery against Carcassonne. I'll see you guys in about 2 or 3 hours.